him or anything like that, which is what I like.
Yeah, he is really good. All right, so let's start with questions from the kids. Who's got one? All right, right here. What's your question?
What's your favorite part of baseball?
Favorite part of baseball? That's a great question. My favorite part is probably my teammates. Being able to hang out with these guys. I mean, you hang out with these guys more than you hang out with your family. You know, we're with them 250 days out of the year, and you know, the relationships that you form and the bonds that you form are second to none. You'll remember them for the rest of your life. Even when you're done with the sport, you'll remember the guys that you played with, and that's probably my favorite part. Especially the teammates that we have on this team. You can't ask for a better group of guys.
At your first major league at bat, what happened?
My first major league at bat, I walked, facing Chuck Finley with the Cleveland Indians back in 2001. I walked, and my next at bat, I came up and hit a double off the baggie. So I was 1 for 1 to start my major league career. After that, it went kind of downhill for a little while, but I would always say I batted 1,000.
How about this guy?
How do you get strong?
How do you get strong? You know, a lot of it's getting older. As you get older, you get stronger. Your body will get stronger. Lifting weights when you're about 16, 17, 18. You're a little too young to be lifting weights. Push-ups, sit-ups, all that stuff you can do. And but most of it's just getting older, maturing. Your body matures and gets stronger, and that's about it.
All right, good question. This guy. Any tips? He's playing baseball right now. He wants some tips.
Nice. You know what? The best thing I can give you, and the best tip I can give you, is always have fun. It's a game. Continue to have fun, and don't ever forget the importance of work ethic. If you want to be a Major League Baseball player, whatever you want to be when you grow up, you're going to have to work at it. And baseball is a great example. You're going to have to continue to always work and continue to always have fun. Because the minute it stops being fun, it's the minute when you don't want to do it anymore. So always have fun and always work.
All right, this guy. Good questions, by the way.
When did you start playing baseball?
Oh man, when I started playing baseball, early as I can remember. You know, I remember being 2 or 3 years old and always having a bat in my hand or a wiffle ball and throwing and playing catch. I didn't start playing organized baseball until I was 6 years old. That was the earliest I could start playing. Played t-ball and then all the way through.
All right, this guy.
How do you get so strong?
How my arm gets so strong? You know, that's a great question actually, because I think arm strength is a lost art these days. And the best thing I can attribute it to is when I was your age and growing up, all I ever wanted to do was go out and play catch. Just throw with my dad or throw with my mom. I remember trying to make a competition with myself and seeing if I can go farther than I did yesterday. And I don't think kids do that much anymore. Now they want to go into the batting cage and hit and put all their focus on the offense. But, you know, there's another side of the game, and that's throwing and that's defense. And you got to put just as much importance on that one. And as a kid, that's all I ever wanted to do was just go out and throw. Throw as hard as I could, throw as far as I could. And I think that is a tribute to being able to have a strong arm when you get older.
I got a question for you. What's it like losing a personality as big as Torrey Hunter in the locker room and just on the field? How does that affect the dynamics of your squad?
You know, we've got so many guys that have great personalities on this team, and so many guys that, you know, like I mentioned, great people, that I don't think it's going to affect us all that much at all. I mean, I think obviously when the Angels come in here and play the first 4 games, there's going to be some mention and talk about it, but I think after those first 4 games, we won't even, you know, really worry about it or dwell on it at all, because we've got so many guys that have big personalities and will be able to step in. How much do we practice? That's a great question. We practice pretty much when the season starts in spring training, February 17th, every day. Pretty much. We play 8 months. We got an 8-month season, including spring training, and we have 21 days off. So pretty much every single day we practice. How fast can I throw? When I was in high school, that was the last time my speed has been measured, was in high school. I threw 95 miles an hour was the most I threw. But I don't pitch anymore, so thank goodness.
unexpected or
How do you feel when a player gets traded or retires?
It's tough. You know, I mentioned the bonds that you make as a teammate and the friendships that you make to see your friend go to another team or retire. It's hard because you become such good friends with that person, but it's the nature of the game. And you try the best you can to keep in contact and keep in touch with them, but sometimes you do lose touch with guys, and it's a sad reality, but it is a reality.
what was your most memorable game?
It's a great question. Most memorable game, there's a lot of them, but I think as a player, you'll always remember your first game. You always remember that Major League debut, and as I mentioned, it was against the Cleveland Indians, against Chuck Finley, and I'll never forget that.
Did you throw up before the game?
No, I didn't throw up before. I was a little nervous, but I didn't throw up before the game.
What was your favorite game?
You just asked that.
Favorite game probably is as well as the most memorable game, my first one. First game.
Let's go up here.
Since you got the new extension on your contract, how much money are you going to be raking in this year?
Little person.
Well, I'm having a baby in June, so it'll be enough to feed the baby. So.
Who's your favorite player to play
Who's your favorite player to play with?
Favorite player to play with? You know, we've got so many great teammates, but Mike Redmond probably takes the cake. He's my favorite twin, best friend. He was at my wedding, and he's a lot of fun to be around.
with? Do you ever get in trouble by your coach?
You ever get in trouble by your coach?
Yeah, when I missed a sign or missed a cutoff man or strike out with the bases loaded, Gardy gets mad at me quite a bit. But, you know, that happens. It happens in the game. You try and limit that and try and make them more excited than you do try and make them mad, for sure.
Who do you think's the funniest person on Twins?
Funniest person on Twins is probably Mike Redmond as well. It's probably why I like hanging out with him the most. It makes me laugh, and you know, he's just a great personality.
Have you ever made it to the Little League World Series?
You know, growing up, the league I played in was pony baseball. It was a little different. It wasn't the same organization as Little League, so we never had an opportunity to play in the Little League World Series. But the teams I was around, we never made it to the Pony World Series either. So I guess in a roundabout way, no, I never got a chance to experience that.
Oh no. Well, who's your best friend on the Twins?
Mike Redmond.
Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
That's a good business person right there. That's nice. We'll see what we can do.
What was your first reaction when you found out you became a Twin?
I was excited. It was back in 1997, my senior year of high school. I was drafted by the Twins in the first round. I was actually taking a calculus exam, so it got me out of the exam. So that's another reason why I was pretty excited about it. But no, it was awesome because it showed that my dream was about to come true. And my dream was always playing Major League Baseball, and obviously the first avenue was getting drafted on a Major League team. And you know, looking back, it's going to be my 12th season. I couldn't ask for a better organization or another organization to play for.
All right, well, that's the guy with the Bears t-shirt. We'll forgive you for that.
Dad.
Did you ever get in trouble when you were little and playing baseball?
Did I ever get in trouble with my parents? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think everybody, gets in trouble at some point in their life, especially as a kid. But like I said, with Gardy, you want to minimize those times of getting in trouble. You want to be on the positive side a little more. So you always strive to be a good person, and that's what I continue to do.